What is going on, guys? In this video I'm going to talk about my most recent purchase of this 3/8 ratchet Stanley Proto. Part number on this is J5257F. The reason I got this is first to begin with, I like the ratchet, the design, but one of the reasons that I did want to purchase this as well is in my previous video of the Gearwrench, I forgot to mention one of the drawbacks of the Gearwrench. I got this Gearwrench with me, the 3/8 long one. One of the drawbacks I would say about the ratchet that I forgot to mention is as you know, you got the low profile head design, as you can see over here. Like, this one is still like a little bit thicker than this one. One of the negative things that comes with the teardrop design on the Gearwrench is it's thin on the side, but on the like width of the ratchet, as you can see, compared to this one, this is way smaller than the Gearwrench. It just so happens in some situations, I was like, whether I was breaking off a fastener or something like that, because of the width of the head of the ratchet, if the bolt was like too close to the frame, or up against something, the head was touching, so I wasn't like getting the socket in properly, or I had to use an extension. So yeah, I would say that's like one of the drawbacks, of the Gearwrench. Not like, they're like bad tools or something like that. It's just, obviously you get the thin design on the head, but it comes to the width. So, it is, a downside to obviously getting a thinner head for the clearance, if you were to get in a tight area. With this Stanley Proto, this one, I had one of my mates had a similar design. It's a Facom one, so like similar head design. It was a soft grip, and I've used that a couple of times, and I did like it because the ratchet itself is lighter. It is lighter than the Gearwrench, which is it's not a lot lighter, but obviously you can feel the difference. It is 8.5 inches long. So if that you were to make it like in centimeters, it's probably like 20, 24, 25 centimeters. I'm not really sure. So it is like, it's got that extra length compared to, like, I don't know, like a regular ratchet, as you can see with this one. I don't know if you can see, let me zoom it out a little bit. Yeah, so it's got that extra length as with the Gearwrench. It's got the knurling handle, so it gives you a good grip. I wear gloves like all the time, so it doesn't really matter to me. But with the knurling, whether if you're wearing gloves or not, you can still feel like the good, like you can still feel like the proper grip handle. So if you want to put some force onto the ratchet, break off a fastener, is there. Head is a 72 tooth design, so pretty smooth, as you can see. With the 72 tooth design, it's a 5 degree ratchet angle, so you just need to move it just a tiny bit. It's a bit more than the Gearwrench, but 72 tooth, I'd say, does pretty well in most of the cases. It's a flex design. It's not a semi-flex. It's just a regular flex design, although it's got a spring onto it, so there is tension on the head. So you don't, if you just move it, the head won't just like flop around like that. So there is some tension to it. But yeah, like I said, one of the main reasons I got this is for the small head on the width compared to the Gearwrench, which I had some problems, not regularly, but every now and then, and I had to put like an extension or something like that. Pretty much, I think I got this for £40 or so, 35 or £40. I don't know, prices may vary. I got it online. I think it was like eBay or Amazon or something like that. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty nice feel to the ratchet. I've been using it for probably, I don't know, like 2-3 months maybe, probably like 2 months or so. S my daily to test it out, see what it feels like. I put some force on it as well, like, when you use like another bar over it that you're not really meant to, but we just use ratchets as breaker bars. I don't know why, but yeah, don't do that. But yeah, it's got a nice feel to it. It's a nice ratchet to have. Obviously, like I said, with the Gearwrench, if the clearance you have on the width is like tight, this one, probably gonna do a better job than the Gearwrench, because obviously it's a smaller head design. Uh, you know, Obviously all ratchets have some benefits and drawbacks. I pretty much want to have like a few ratchets in my toolbox that I know, like, okay, you know if I don't have like a if I need like a flex head design, I got a flex head design. If I need something like a small head design like this to get to like a weird tight area, I have this. Yeah, if there is like low clearance in between the bolt and there's like something else, another obstacle, if this would do the job, I use this. So it's good to have like a few ratchets hanging in your toolbox, because obviously different jobs you're going to be doing. Obviously not all the tools are going to do the same job. That was the video, guys. If you liked the video, drop a thumbs up. If you have anything about say to Ratchet, or if you have like already the Ratchet and comment down anything, just leave a comment down below. If you want to subscribe, by all means subscribe, and I will see all of you in the next video. Peace.